In the wildlife park, a magical place where joy and wonder are everywhere, Ada, the elephant, was the heart of the park, spreading happiness with her friendly nature. She loved playing with the children and always had a twinkle in her eye. For years, Ada's playful antics and warm presence made her a favorite among visitors and staff. But recently, something had changed. Ada, once full of life, started crying every day, refusing to eat and hiding away in her enclosure. The zookeepers were deeply worried, unable to figure out why their beloved friend had become so sad. The staff knew Ada's story well. They had watched her grow from a tiny calf into the majestic elephant she was today. Ada had come to the park as an orphan after losing her mother to poachers. This tragic event had made her scared of people, and it took years of love and patience for her to trust again. Her journey from a frightened baby to a joyful and affectionate elephant was a testament to the dedication of the park's team. Now, facing this sudden change in Ada's behavior, the staff felt helpless, struggling to find a way to bring back her smile. And when they tried everything to bring back Ada's smile but failed, the park's manager realized they needed expert help. He had heard about Evan, a renowned wildlife expert famous for his work with elephants. Feeling desperate, he contacted Evan, hoping his skills could solve the mystery of Ada's sadness. Evan agreed to visit, eager to help. However, when he arrived, the situation was just as troubling. Ada remained unresponsive and uninterested in food, her once bright eyes now dull with sorrow. Evan recalled meeting Ada years ago when she was a young calf. He had seen her shortly after her arrival at the park, traumatized and grieving the loss of her mother to poachers. Back then, Evan was a young volunteer, and he had heard about Ada's heartbreaking story. The team had worked tirelessly to help her adjust, but the scars from her past had left her fearful of people. Gaining her trust was a huge challenge, but Evan was determined to help her once again. As he observed Ada, he knew that understanding her deep sadness was crucial to finding a way to bring back her joy. He started by observing Ada closely, trying to figure out why she was so sad. Even with his vast experience, he realized that Ada was deeply hurt. Her disinterest in food and her withdrawal from interactions were clear signs of serious emotional pain. Evan understood that he needed to connect with Ada on an emotional level, not just meet her physical needs. So, Evan began spending extra time with Ada. He would sit near her enclosure, talking to her like she was an old friend. He shared stories about his day and the park's activities, speaking in a warm, friendly tone. His goal was to make Ada feel more comfortable and less alone. He hoped that his presence and soothing voice would slowly help her find her smile again. Days turned into weeks, and Evan's hard work started to pay off. Ada began to recognize his voice and would look up eagerly whenever he spoke. Bathing time, once stressful for her, became a special moment of connection. Ada started cooperating more during her baths, and her mood began to brighten. Evan's steady efforts were making a difference. Ada's distant behavior softened, and she began showing curiosity towards him. One particularly tiring evening, Evan arrived at the park, ready to stick to his routine. To his surprise, he found Ada waiting for him, standing on her own. This was the first time she had shown such excitement to see him. Evan felt a surge of hope and joy. As he sat down, Ada approached him with a tentative but clear sign of affection. When it was time for him to leave, Ada gently wrapped her trunk around his arm, a touching gesture that showed her growing trust and the strong bond they were forming. Evan's heart swelled with joy. This was the first time Ada had physically interacted with anyone in months. The moment was a big deal, showing a huge change in their relationship. The zoo staff, watching the breakthrough, were amazed. They saw Ada respond to Evan with a warmth and affection that had been missing for so long. It was clear that Evan had built a strong, meaningful bond with the once troubled elephant. As Evan took on the role of Ada's main caregiver, her behavior improved greatly. She became more lively and started engaging with the staff, showing real enthusiasm during interactions and playtime. The change was incredible. Ada, who had once been a shadow of her former self, was now vibrant and full of energy. The connection between Ida and Evan was clear to everyone at the park. Ida had found a true friend in Evan, someone who helped her overcome her loneliness and emotional pain. Evan's success with Ada didn't go unnoticed. His amazing work caught the eye of other wildlife parks and sanctuaries facing similar struggles with their animals. Thanks to his expertise and kind approach, Evan became a highly sought-after advisor. He continued to share his knowledge, helping other animal care centers build better relationships with their animals. Even as his responsibilities grew, Evan stayed dedicated to Eda. Their bond was a core part of his career and personal satisfaction. Over time, Ida became an even more beloved figure at the wildlife park. Her journey with Evan became a shining example of what patience, empathy, and strong connections between humans and animals can achieve. Ida's story was a powerful reminder of how investing time and compassion can lead to remarkable changes. She transformed from a sad, withdrawn elephant into an active, engaged member of the park, showing just how impactful dedicated care and genuine affection can be. Evan's dedication to Ida and his work with other animals highlighted the incredible difference one person's commitment can make. His experience with Ida emphasized the importance of empathy and understanding in animal care. With his endless patience and love, Evan helped Ida rediscover her joy and gave her a new sense of hope. Their story continues to inspire others, demonstrating the amazing results that can be achieved when we truly care for those in need. In the end, Ida and Evan's story is more than just the tale of an elephant and her caregiver. It's a reminder of the deep connections that can be built through compassion and dedication. Their bond remains a symbol of hope and shows how investing time and care in those who need it most can lead to extraordinary outcomes. It's a powerful example of how a caring approach can transform lives and create lasting, positive change. That's all for today. Now it's your turn to share your thoughts about this story. What's the next story you'd like to know? Let us know in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of these amazing videos on the Wild Wonder.